Okay, hey, look, we're live. And originally this was supposed to be a surprise appearance, but yeah, sorry, you can't erase this now. Um, but anyway, we are here to do a special live edition of our discussion with Forbidden Door. Things are picking up with the yearly pay per view. There's a lot to talk about. Let's talk about the first match, though, that I really want to talk about. We have the Golden Lovers, and you have Will Ospreay,
Yeah.
and who was the other participant?
Is that
Okay.
Tanahashi
Yes, Tanahashi. Thank you,
and Darby?
and Darby.
We
Yes,
apologize about Gary's smoke alarm.
not my smoke alarm. This is not my house, folks.
Oh, it's not? Where are you?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm at Vicky's house.
In the casa of Vixen Omega. Hey! Surprise, everybody!
We were gonna go live earlier, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I got distracted talking to her dad
Yeah,
for like 2 hours.
yeah. I didn't want to interrupt their bromance. So,
That's awesome.
yeah. I was like, who am I to interrupt that? Okay, so, I mean, usually, so what you wanted to start by going
You're
with the lights
starting
out?
the big match.
The lights
Lights
out?
out.
All right.
Yes, because I know how much you girls love the Golden Lovers. So
I
One of
mean,
them's my husband.
who doesn't love the Golden Lovers?
Mm,
I mean,
that's a lot of love in that.
there's a lot of love.
That is going to
oh,
be one hell of a match. I think Rhonda can agree of why we're upset a little bit of our Bucks being on the wrong side of the spectrum.
Yeah. Um.
Elise is here. Oh,
Hi,
At
Elise.
least, surprise! This was supposed to be a surprise with you on the live. Yeah.
So yeah. I was surprised that Wheeler is not in the match. So it's Mox, Claudio, Gabe Kidd, and the Young Bucks.
Unless Wheeler interferes, and that's when Eddie Kingston comes out and is like, nah, I ain't having the shit. Because this is what we've been hoping for so long, is that Eddie comes out and is like, with this little, that face he makes, like,
Yeah.
like charging down like a bull in a china shop. Because that's what we're really hoping for. That's what we've been hoping for so long. Like,
Yeah.
God, I miss him, in his little, his pout face,
Yeah.
I want him to come back so bad. Like, I just been waiting so long for him to come back. So, I mean, every pay per view, I think this year we've been waiting for him to come back. So, if this is the one, because there's no way, like, the Death Riders ride together. You know what I mean? So, there's no way that Yuta's not going to interfere. Marina's not going to interfere. So, it only makes sense that it only makes sense. Like I said, that
Yeah.
Eddie would come charging down, like praying that he comes charging down. Like, we've been waiting for it for so long. So
I would definitely love it.
yeah,
We need Eddie Kingston in our life.
we miss him. I have a dog scratching at my door, of course.
Of course.
yeah. I really hope we do get a nice appearance with Eddie Kingston. I just don't know if that's gonna happen because now the odds are slightly even, where it's 5-on-5. Unless Wheeler Yuta, you know damn well he's gonna do something to get involved.
Well, I mean, for him not to be, and he's not in another match, so I just thought it was interesting because Gabe Kidd was injured in the G1, right, and had to withdraw. So
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
Say hi, Shelby.
maybe he will be in a match. It will be the Stone Pitbull Ishii versus the Shaggy Dog Wheeler Yuta.
Well, we know we couldn't have a hair versus hair match with them. Ishii doesn't have any hair.
That is actually Ricochet's grandfather.
Oh,
Yeah.
it would be funny to see Billy Buddha have a hair versus hair match.
He needs to get that head shaved for sure.
Oh my god, he needs a trim, just a little off the top.
Well, we still don't have Ricochet doesn't have a match for Forbidden Door, so
I still hoping for the Gates of Agony to do like a trios, because I
Yeah.
mean, nothing against Dustin, but he's ineligible to defend those titles now on both sides, the trios and with Sammy, and who knows how long he's going to be out. So it's kind of unfair to both the Von Erichs and Sammy Guevara. So it's like, in a way, it's kind of like, I feel it's going to come down to he might have to do what, unfortunately, Adam Cole didn't have to relinquish his titles. You know what I mean? Because as much as it sucks, I mean, it's really not fair, and like they should be defended. And I feel like it would be kind of cool if the Gates of Agony and Ricochet like got a chance maybe at the Ring of Honor trios. I know they call it the 6-man, but it's like
yeah.
I consider them trios. Like,
I mean, I'd be okay if they took the titles from Samoa Joe and
yeah,
Powerhouse, and they've had them for a while, and
yeah. No, I mean,
I think LFI is deserving too.
Yeah.
You know, with Roosh and who was the other? Juristico and Beast Mortis, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I think they're very deserving.
I mean, somebody needs to, but either way, I feel like the Ring of Honor trios titles needs to be vacant, and maybe even have a competition for them, because it's Dustin's knowledgeable right now, and he can't defend them alongside of
and he's going to be out
Erichs.
for a while. So
Yeah, and where does that leave the Von Erichs and Sammy Guevara? It's kind of up in the air, and that's kind of something, because the Sons of Texas was kind of a thing, and everybody was like excited for them, but now where does that leave them?
Yep.
I very much agree on that.
So, but
Rhonda, do you want to pull up the card for us?
Yeah. So the Okada versus Swerve was the first match announced. Right.
Yeah.
So,
that's how I wrote it down too.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's going to be a great match. And at this point, I think it could go either way. I'd be okay with Swerve winning the title off of Okada, but I mean, he very well could retain because he just got the unified, right? So
Right.
I don't know.
So, I mean, say that Swerve won. What does that mean for all the other titles? Because if you look on the roster page, right, he's all these champions, right? So if he wins the unified title, what does that mean for those other belts, though? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know the idea of unifying the titles was to try. They wanted to make this a more elevated championship, more equal to.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, as far as we know, like the other belts still exist. So, I mean, because or else he wouldn't be placed like 3 times on the page like that. Like, the international champion, the continental champion, the unified champion. So basically, say Swerve wins, is he still the champion of those other belts? In my opinion, maybe. So would it really hurt Okada to lose that belt? I don't think so, because I feel like maybe he's still the champion of those other belts. I don't know. I mean, it really could go either way, because Swerve doesn't really just go down without a fight. You really can't just knock Swerve down like that. And Okada's a great champion for a reason. So like that is really going to be one hell of a fight. It's going to kind of keep us on our toes, because we really don't know the outcome of that match. So it's kind of like how when Gary and I always pick a winner, it's going to be like, okay, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, pick one, because we don't know.
I'm gonna have to like put names in a hat and draw or something.
You and Henry are gonna have to do the same thing as like Gary and I will be like, okay, on the count of 3, pick one. Okay, because what do you think it's gonna be? Because it's like it really could go either way. You know what I mean? Because they're both amazing competitors. Like, Swerve is sneaky. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just knock Swerve down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Okada is also, he's Okada. You know what I mean? So, man, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to choose. I mean, I want to pick Okada, but I want to pick Swerve. So, you know what? I have to pick somebody. I think all of us do. So, you know what? I'm going to go with Swerve. I want to go with Swerve. I have to pick somebody. I think we all do. So I'm going to pick Swerve.
See, if Okada did not just barely win that unified title, I would have went with Swerve, but I don't think they're going to.
I know.
Personally, I'd rather see Swerve. I think the reason why Okada won the title is because Kenny, he was doing stuff for the what was it, the Street Fighter movie or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I think that's why Kenny took some time off to do that. So, oh man, I don't know.
That's just it. It's so hard because you got to pick somebody. You got to pick somebody. I mean, it's the obvious choice would be Okada. It's obvious. But the thing is, nothing's for sure.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Remember how, like, when the women's world belt went from like Tony to Shida to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Like, you can assume, kind of like when the TNT title kept flipping and flipping and flopping, and you're just like, well, shit. Like, let's concrete this down for a while. You don't know. Just because it's obvious, you can't go on that. You know what I mean? Like, remember, these are both great men. So it's like, you can't go on that. Like, look at Bryan Danielson. Like, he won the belt, and you're like, oh, he's going to have her for a while. I thought he was going to have her for a while. And then that whole shit with Moxley happened. And you're like, well, fuck.
I'm sorry, can you answer that comment? That's because my mic is muted.
Yeah, we know. It's his friggin' imaginary smoke alarm. It's because we're in the same room. Sorry. It's because, like, he's using his phone and he never uses his phone. And we're also never in the same state. So, because we're in the same room, which is just weird, that's why we're saying it's his imaginary smoke alarm. I know it's weird. We're trying to ignore it because, like, we're all backstage thinking, like, okay, what can we do? What can we adjust? What's going on? And Ron's like, I don't really hear it. She's like, okay, now I hear it. So we were trying so hard to, like, figure it out. We're like, okay, shit, let's just try to ignore it. So we just blame Gary. It's always Gary's fault.
Yeah, it's Gary's fault.
It's always Gary.
Okay, you know what? Yep.
Well, I will happily talk. So Toni Storm versus Athena for the Women's World Championship.
I was like,
this is so weird.
I'll just go ahead and tell you my thoughts. I love Athena, but I think Toni should retain.
Athena's not winning. Not this soon. I think it's because she just came from.
Don't think it's time. I mean, I just don't think it's time.
No.
She can't just come right in. No.
If Athena would have lost the ROH Women's World Championship beforehand, then I would very much agree because I was going back and forth as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the ROH pay-per-view is the week after Forbidden Door, so that makes me believe now that Athena's not going to win. If she does, then she needs to drop that ROH Women's World Championship at that pay-per-view.
I don't see Athena winning. I'm kind of disappointed if she does.
I think this just would make her a call-up on the roster if she does win. But at this point, I really think you need to go with Toni. And then Vicky and I was going to talk about this recently. Who is going to be the one to take the title from Toni? I actually think AEW is going to Pittsburgh soon. Maybe Toni is going to do an open challenge saying, I needed a challenger for this championship.
So you're saying the doctor will see you now?
You have to have her make her comeback soon.
I miss Britt. I think we all miss Britt. We cannot lose Britt. Like Gary was worried. He's like, well, she moved to Florida. I'm like, dude, she was living in Florida. She has a
Well,
practice in Florida. She never left Florida.
still, I don't like when people move down to Orlando because there's so many connections for
She
them
never
to get down
left.
there.
She was living in Florida the entire time.
Yeah, she just
Mm,
She has a practice in Florida.
yeah, fuck her. Anyway,
I don't like your tone, sir. I don't like your
anyway.
tone. You just made the list.
So the PBS four-way
literally.
with Monet and Alex Windsor,
Windsor. We're
and we
Sophie
have
when we need her.
Persephone from
Sophie
CMLL,
Portman.
but we still don't have the
So
start.
cute.
We still don't have the Stardom person, correct?
No, but I think it's going to be the winner of the Grand Prix, which I believe finishes up tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be Starlight Kid,
Okay.
which I really hope so.
Wait,
Because that
what
would
we
be
talking about?
we're talking about who is going to be this winner for this, for the Stardom participant in the Fatal 4-Way. Like,
With
who do you think it's going to
Mercedes.
be?
Are we talking about the women's?
Yeah.
CBS?
Yes.
The Fatal 4-Way, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, right now we have Mercedes, Alex, Persephone, and we're still, we don't know yet.
That's what Gary said.
So
the
we can't-
Starlight Kid.
You know what? I don't know who that is, so I can't comment. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
don't either.
YouTube it.
I'm gonna have to. So, I mean, Gary's been saying he thinks it's going to be Alex Windsor. I won't hate that because it's time for Mercedes to drop the belt because she's got 8 belts. It's not going to hurt her to lose a belt, but don't be greedy, okay, Miss CEO, because it's time for you to drop a belt. I mean, it's time for you to let go.
I mean, so we had a heels call earlier this week on Monday, and the way they were, like, it was with Dalton Castle. He was so cool. But
I
then
love
at the end
Dalton.
of that call, they spotlight different heels members, and I actually got to talk with Amanda and Aubrey. Shout out to
Ooh.
them. And we were discussing Mercedes and all her belts, and she did ask for anybody in Canada that wants
No more.
because they are going to Toronto, so it's possible she could have another
Go
one.
back to Toronto.
I'm
Okay,
here
what
for
about you,
it.
idiot?
I want her to have like 12 belts. By the way, Aubrey said they were actually very heavy. I mean, she acted a little, but they were actually pretty heavy. If you saw her holding all the belts.
I believe
I
that.
can't make a decision just yet because we don't have our 4th yet.
Yes.
But I do believe Mercedes is going to lose that belt. I have to believe it because it's like, it's time. It's been well over a year.
I think what's going to happen is Alex Windsor is going to win it. I don't think she's pinning Mercedes. She's going to pin one of the other 2 women in the match. And then, yes. And
That makes sense because she doesn't even have to be in the ring to lose that
Yeah.
belt.
right.
You know what I mean?
So-
So I like this decision. I'm going to go with Alex Windsor too.
Yeah.
You know what the next match I kind of want to touch on is because
Yeah.
100% just like I'm not sure on it. Okay, so the Hurt Syndicate versus FTR, is it verse Rodito? Is that definite?
No.
It's
they
whoever
fight
wins
Wednesday.
between Rays. Whoever wins between Brodito and FTR.
Okay, so it's
I
probably going to
still
be FTR.
I still stand by my prediction, like I said last month when we touched upon it. It's going to be FTR that's going to win on Wednesday.
Yep.
Because the story being told is MJF feels betrayed
Yep.
with the Hurt Syndicate.
We've been talking about it for a while. I said he's going to cost something.
Yes.
And
The
then,
Hurt Syndicate's going to lose.
right.
100%.
And then the story that's being told right now is FTR and Copeland and Christian.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's going to happen all out. So.
Yep.
Well, remember we had already talked about that saying I said if he takes him out of Hurt Syndicate, it's going to cost him the freaking belts.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what's funny? When we were watching Dynamite and Cope was getting attacked, I sat there and I said to Gary before he even came out, I go, Christian. He goes, no, he's not coming out. I looked at him and he came out and I went, and he's just like, shut up, bless you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Henry also said as soon as he's like, Christian's coming out. I'm like,
Yep,
no,
see?
he's not. But I don't know why I ever doubt him because he's always right.
Okay, we were discussing this. I suggested, so why don't we have Henry on a live with us one of these days?
We should.
Why don't we? Dude, next month, tell him to come live with us. I think it'd be so fun.
I mean,
I swear he shares our brain.
you girls are getting close to the anniversary. Maybe we can get an appearance from Henry.
Yeah, I'll see if I can butter him up.
Please do. I think it'd be a
Just
lot of
ordered a
fun.
bunch of figures, so
He
I can.
thinks like us. I swear he thinks like us.
And we are going to 2 shows in October, so that surely warrants him making an
It's
appearance.
so fun. I am so excited.
I mean,
for that.
technically, I guess 3 because we're getting Dynamite, Collision, and Wrestle Dream.
Yeah. I just got my
You are-
I can't hear my gallery. Luckily, it's going to come out for you to wash on your fucking gut.
Get over it.
I will not.
Accidents happen. Get over it.
Anyway.
Yes. Anyway.
Okay, so
Jeez.
so basically we think that the Hurt Syndicate's going to lose their belts because MJF is going to interfere. I agree.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be FTR. You know what I mean? Because it just makes sense, and that's where it's going to cause like more shit because MJF is pissed. You know,
And
it's
I
like
wouldn't hate MJF getting some help from some people, like if that's what's going to happen. Or he might just do it on his own. But
yeah, or maybe at some point get his own little crew in.
Yeah.
It could happen, but I feel like this might be the time that the Hurt Syndicate actually loses because I mean we've been talking about this for a while, saying MJF is definitely going to interfere because he's pissed, and rightfully so. You know.
exactly.
I mean, I will say, Rhonda, I was telling this to Vicky. I think she agrees, but I don't think it should have been MJF and Adam Page at Forbidden Door. I think it's way too soon.
I think he jumped the gun because he got emotional. I think he blew this is the reason he's going to blow his shot because he
I was
let
gonna
his
say,
emotions take over.
we can go ahead and talk about that one, but I think there's no way that Hangman's losing.
No.
Mhm.
And I
And if
Not
he
everything
does,
he went through to get that belt.
the fans are gonna fucking riot. So TK, you better-
No, MJF will get another shot.
oh
Not-
yeah,
I don't think this year, maybe next year. Yeah, no, definitely next year. But like, I think he let his emotions get the best of
Well,
him.
where is World's End in New Jersey?
Is what-
No, the Full Gear is in New Jersey.
Full Gear's
Yeah.
in New Jersey, so maybe he gets.
Chicago is where World's End is.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah.
Sorry, the face I made. So I didn't remember I'm live.
It's okay. I'm not used to you being next to me, so it's weird.
I don't need you being next to me. Well, physically, I'm not next to you. I'm next to Shelby. So, but
It's not right, Shelby.
yeah.
Kyle Fletcher and
You
Takahashi.
just read my line. Takakasha. Or he, whatever. Takakashi. Okay. That goes without saying. We already know it's going to be Kyle Fletcher. Do we really need to touch base on this?
And I'm still petitioning for a pink belt. I don't know what I have to do.
So,
Yeah, they were always personal, those CNT belts.
I want the pink belt. So
You need to say that in your Shields conversation.
make it happen. Whoever.
Tell
I know-
Aubrey to tell Tony that he needs a pink belt.
So, the unfortunate thing with that is, I think they're going to be very limited with the customizing titles now, because the one that does create the AEW titles, like the custom ones, is no longer with AEW now. So now they have to find a new belt creator. So
You can always find another creator.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't think it's going to happen for a while. So don't be surprised if it never goes pink. So
Never say
Fine.
never.
Fine.
I want to be
Well,
optimistic.
Why are you gonna
too.
Why are you gonna ruin Rhonda's dreams? Why are you
Yeah.
gonna be a negative
I don't
Nancy?
even really like
Here.
pink, but it just
Here's
So-
your pink.
it's
Why are you gonna be a negative Nancy and ruin her dreams? Dream crusher.
Jeez. So,
Okay,
Zack Sabre
Sabre
Jr.,
versus Nigel.
Zack Sabre
Nigel
Jr.
Moriarty Garcia.
Oh
Oh, she has not seen Collision yet.
yeah, versus Nigel versus Knight versus. I'm having a brain fart. Okay, Yeah, Zach versus Nigel versus Esposito.
So it's not Garcia anymore.
no, I flubbed on it. Zach versus Nigel versus Garcia versus what's his name?
Lee
Esposito.
Moriarty.
Had Rancho.
Hechicero. Yes.
Oh, it's now Hechicero.
No, it is Hechicero. I call Esposito because I flubbed on his name one time. Gary couldn't access the TV, so I was narrating for him. And I said Esposito because I didn't know its name. Okay.
But you should tell her who won on Collision then.
I'm going to ruin it for her.
It's all right. You can ruin it for me. I'll
Are you
watch
sure?
it.
You want me to?
Yeah.
It was Nigel. Okay.
But
But
I
what?
think
Yeah, I know what you're going to say. Shut up. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. Why don't you
What?
say, okay. He thinks because Nigel asked for Danny Garcia to be in his corner for him that Danny's going to turn on him and cost him the belts.
he's going to.
You're so predictable.
Zack Sabre Jr. is not going to win. Wait, actually, he's going to win because of Daniel Garcia.
He's pissed because he's hurt. What do you think, Rhonda?
I think that's a shitty opinion. Gary.
That's Gary's fucking opinion. That's why we don't ask you shit, Gary. This is what nobody asks you.
I adore Nigel, and he was so sweet to me the last time we were at his show. I am picking Nigel.
I would be shocked if he wins the title.
This is why nobody asks you anything.
I'm going with my heart, not my head on this one. And my heart is that I love Nigel McGuinness. So I'm picking Nigel McGuinness.
Or,
no.
You know what could happen? The G1 ends tomorrow.
Or
what?
I didn't say anything.
You're laughing
Daniel
at
Garcia tries to cost him the match, and something happens, and Nigel still wins. So
I would be shocked if that would be the outcome.
I know it's probably not going to happen, but I said I'm not using my head. I'm using my heart because I adore Nigel.
Don't be a dream crusher.
You're so sweet to me. That winner
I'm
is
the
coming.
heartbreak kid.
You are the heartbreak kid.
Yeah.
Fucking Gary.
I could also see. I mean,
continuing to try and crush my dreams.
He's a dream crusher. That's why we don't fucking ask him shit, Gary.
So since you guys are not familiar with the G1 Climax, the winner gets to cash in with their title opportunity at any time. And Takeshita is in the finals.
Yes.
So I think Takeshita's going to win that, and then he's going to cash in at Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh.
And then there you go. That is your new IWGP World Champion.
I'm not a dream crusher, and I would love to say Nigel. I would.
I know, but I know
this is Zack Sabre Jr.
In my head, I know it's not happening, but in my
your heart is entitled to feel anything you want. Like my heart wanted Kenny Omega to win that belt, and it was fucking Okada. Okay, and Okada's amazing, but in my heart I said it was Kenny, and I was wrong.
On Zack Sabre Jr. and him, yeah, that's cool. Let's do
my
that.
jaw dropped too when Kenny lost. I was like, I didn't see that comment. I was like, I thought it was gonna be Kenny that won the belt, and it was Okada, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought Okada had that Continental belt for so long that it was gonna be Kenny. So my heart was broken. Dream crusher.
Yeah. Henry picked Okada, and so.
Yeah, I know. All right. So.
Christian and Cope versus Kip and Nick.
What?
Christian?
Oh, yeah, you wrote it down. Sorry. Go ahead. Carry on.
That's the last one. Christian and Cope versus Kip and Nick.
No, because we didn't really say if like team Darby Will versus the Death Riders. Because we were speculating whether I mean it's obvious that Marina and fucking you are gonna interfere, but we were hoping like, is this gonna be when Eddie comes back? Because if he comes back, it could be that team Will, Darby, Kenny, the Golden Lovers, whatever is gonna win. But
I think they'll win. I think they will because it's Tanahashi's like final match in the UK. They're not going to let. I mean, if they let him, they might, but I just don't. I don't see it. I think.
Well, we definitely have to pick, and I mean, I
That's
fucking
who I'm gonna
hate
pick.
that
I'm
my
picking-
Bucks are on the opposite side. I don't like that.
Team Osprey, even though my baby boy Bucks are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how much I love my Bucks, and I love my Kenny, and I love my Darby, and I don't like that they're on opposite sides. I don't like that because I'm conflicted, you know. But fuck the Death Riders.
I mean,
Bucks, you're on the wrong side.
Spirals the Bucks out of control. They leave for a little while, and then they come back, and we get the rebirth of
The tassels.
BTE and a new Bullet Club because they just sign a new Bullet Club, former Bullet Club member, Ace Austin.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Again,
Dream Crusher.
I mean, I don't hate the prediction.
I'm gonna write him a song. Dream Crusher.
Yeah.
But I will say, I was telling this to Vicky.
I just want my Bucks to be good again, and I'd love to have BTE back.
I know. I miss it too. Shut up, Brandon.
I was telling this to Vicky though after when the match was announced. How big is that cage gonna be though?
It has to be big.
I know, but like getting 10 people in a square cage is gonna be full. How the hell are they gonna do this?
It's probably gonna be done. It has to be done probably the same way. Blood and Guts, like one announced per. It has to be done that way. I'm assuming. Well, I'm not saying it has to be, but it could be.
Do they bring out a second?
I think
ring.
I think they're gonna do this New Japan style where they do like a top ring and then there's your bottom ring.
Unless, do you remember WCW War Games?
Yeah, I mean with the 3 cages, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how they do it.
No, when they dropped the two, the big ass cage down, and there was 2 rings.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you?
Calm down. Calm down. She's getting excited. It's not even Saturday yet.
I know.
Sunday. Whatever.
Get your head out of your ass.
Come on, Gary.
I know. Fucking Gary. All right. So.
But we shall see. I mean, I certainly see Team Osprey all day. So.
I think they're winning 100%. And I love Moxley. You know that. I love Mox. I love Young Bucks. I mean, I'm glad Gabe Kidd's going to be able to come back. I didn't know how long he was going to be out or how bad he was injured, but
it just makes sense for Eddie to come back and knock his ass out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, for that match alone, I love that so much for Sophie.
I know.
Because how much she loves Gabe Kidd and Candy and the Bucks. And,
yeah.
And she's going to be there, right? Live?
Yeah,
that's
awesome. Sure is.
I'm happy for her.
Yay.
And we will have to definitely get her on that next live.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Her and Henry.
Yeah, you need to convince him. That would be fun.
I will bribe him.
Yeah.
I need another man, okay, on this round table.
Why, so we won't pick on you?
You've been picking on me all night. What the hell are you talking about?
You're welcome.
I feel like it's warranted that you're going to get picked on. So
that's just love, man.
Nope.
It's pure love.
Nope. I can cancel the show anytime because I don't want to do it.
My throats.
Now, we have not talked about the reunion of Christian Cage and Adam Copeland versus Kip Sabian, and
we're going to.
That's the last one that's been announced so far.
Right.
I mean, I like the fact that they're a team now, and then you're going to lead it over towards All Out, and they're in Toronto. That crowd is going to go freaking insane for them. So.
Oh, yeah.
Canadians,
So, I mean, I definitely think Cage and Cope are winning at Forbidden Door. They're not going to lose to...
Shit.
I think FTR will retain. I think that's Copeland and Christian putting them over. I really do. That's kind of like passing up the torch to a tag team. I mean, I don't
No,
think
I
it
mean
would
I'm
have
talking about
hurt.
Forbidden Door. Cage and
Yeah.
Copeland are winning at Forbidden Door.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know that they're gonna win it all out. I mean they could.
Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian, they have a father and a stepfather. How nice.
I'm done with your shit.
That's hey, no, that's how they should go with it. Seriously. Say hi to your stepdad. Say hi to your father.
Children versus parents.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
It would be.
But yeah, I think that should be a fun match, but yeah. And I'm just glad that they're doing their reunion before they both retire.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew it was going to come eventually, just when. So.
I just hope we get to see him at Wrestle Dream. Selfishly.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see any of my favorites, not on the card either.
Yeah.
Because I would
I hope that for you, Wanda. I hope you get to see all the ones that you want to see.
Me too.
So.
What do you think they might announce? Who else do you think they might announce?
I think we could see a trios match, like maybe even like
Triangle of Madness, maybe?
Ricochet, and then Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Shibata, and then also LFI. So maybe like a 3-way match for the. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they'd lose them, but then you could have one of the other tag teams or one of the other trio, like not pin Samoa Joe and then, I mean, any of those I would be good with.
Then there's also like the girls. There could be more girls just because technically right now we only have two. More guy matches. So there very well could be maybe like, especially where like there's always the girls like fighting against each other and stuff. So there very well could be like the Triangle Madness versus like.
I would think that Thekla would get a match at Forbidden Door just because, I mean, it is in Europe and.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it very well could happen. And I mean, obviously, we only have what 3. We have 9 announced right now, so usually they always have between like 12 and 13 because then there's a pre-show too. So, I mean, because obviously Wednesday will be Dynamite, and they'll probably have Collision on Thursday. Unless wait a minute, since it's on Sunday, they'll have. I'm assuming Collision on Saturday. Yeah, so I mean, they usually will announce matches on Wednesday and Saturday, so there's still the 2 more, shows before the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows? We'll probably maybe get 3 or 4 matches announced. But then usually the pre-show matches they don't announce usually till the day of.
Yeah.
So we never usually know who's gonna be wrestling. But where it's earlier, who knows? It might be almost as long as All In was,
Yeah.
I thought it was a bad thing. It was just like different, pay-per-view's never really been that long. I mean, because obviously they talked for a while and they had the pre-show and and then all the matches. So it was definitely a lot of wrestling. It was, I think I was so spent by the end of the night. Like I couldn't even like, yell anymore. Plus I was so emotional.
Yes,
when
I was saying,
like Adam Cole came out, I was crying.
Adam Cole made us all.
Yeah.
And then
I was like
Dustin winning. It was
clutching my chest.
It was like a roller coaster of emotion.
Oh my God. I was just telling Gary tonight we were watching Collision. I'm like, I'm so heartbroken for him. I really am. Like it's so friggin' sad. Like, all I'm hoping is that he heals and comes back because he's still way too young to retire. Like, I'm just hoping he heals fully and he can come back because it just sucks, especially when, he just loves wrestling so much and that's his passion. And he's such a sweet, precious man. Like I just love him to death. He's such a good guy. You know, I'm so glad I got to meet him because he really is so polite and so nice. Like if anyone hasn't met him yet, and like once you meet him, you just like fall in love with him because he's so damn sweet. He really is such a sweet guy.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
would. That he was on. He's on our bucket list still to get to meet him. So
Oh my god! Once you guys meet him, you're just gonna just love him because he's just. You look in his eyes and you're just like, you freaking love him because he's so nice. He really is. He's just awesome. You know, he really is. So I don't know. I mean, I know Forbidden Door is going to be awesome. So there's obviously going to be more, you know, probably New Japan wrestlers announced in too. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. What do you think, Gary?
I mean, I would think so because I think Kyle Fletcher and what's his name?
Takahashi.
Takahashi.
Well, no, Esposito there and Lance Archer. They called out somebody to a match if they wanted. So
Flight something. Was it the Flight?
Yeah. So that's what happened on Collision. Never mind.
It's been okay. I thought.
I believe it's gonna happen on Collision.
Save so much shit for Forbidden Door, damn.
But I don't think we're gonna see another 6-hour pay-per-view. I think the reason why they did that last time is because what I told Vicky because no, I don't want them to do that again. That's too much.
It is exhausting, but I mean, you're still obviously gonna watch it. But it's just like because then you're just so like spent by the end of it, you know, because it's like all the cheering and all like the energy you're putting into like watching it, you know. But it's like you really are exhausted by the end of it. You would think that you were wrestling the entire time, you know. It's like,
they did that. They did that. It's because, like I mentioned, you know, it's because WWE was doing Saturday Night Main Event.
They don't need to compete with WWE, like regardless of, you know.
Well, I think it's the other way around, Vicky.
Either way, like we saw something. It was like on like Google News and stuff saying like WWE is looking to put AEW out of business, and it's like, why? Can't we all just exist together? It's like there's no need for that. Like you guys aren't going to be going anywhere. You don't need to put AEW out of business. It's like
here's the thing. How are they? I mean, that AEW fans are not just going to suddenly not become AEW fans. So, I mean,
it's like can we? First of all, it's like even if for some miracle you put AEW out of business, guess what? There's still CMLL. There's still New Japan. There's still Stardom. There's still TNA. Like, you don't need to be petty. You don't need to.
They're buying TNA or basically have bought them. So
yeah, but it's like, but still, it's like there's no need. Like, can't we all just like exist together? It's like nobody's forcing you to watch anything or not watch anything. It's like it's like you're still gonna exist. Your company will still exist. It's like just stop being so petty. Like, you know what? They're not making people stop watch WWE. You still have a lot of fans. Like there's still people watching WWE all over the planet. It's like just stop worrying about what AEW is doing. Stop worrying so much about who's watching them, what they're doing, or who they're signing or not signing, because you still have your own brand. It's like, why don't you worry about what you're doing and take care of your own house? Stop worrying about what they're doing. Take care of your own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, focus on your own and put the healthy energy into that. Stop worrying about what AEW is doing and focus on your own product. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why I shared that video a few days ago where, you know, Triple H was saying this. Oh, we're not worried about other places, what they're doing. But meanwhile, you buy one fucking promotion and you're on the cusp of buying another promotion. Playing Monopoly is bullshit. Downright dirty. And I was telling this to Vicky. If AEW were ever to go out of business, I will never watch wrestling ever again.
I muted my mic. It doesn't make a difference.
Huh?
I muted my mic. It doesn't make a difference. It's you.
It's you, Gary.
Yeah.
As we knew, we knew it was him.
It has nothing to do with us. Like all of us could mute our mic. You know, it could mute the house. It would make a fucking difference, dude.
Well, I'm sorry about
Mute your smoke alarm, dude. Control your shit.
but it won't be like this next time for sure.
Yeah, it's. I know it's gonna be a different space. Like this was a one-time special. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, what a special!
I did just see, and I forgot. I wanted to mention that I think this match on Wednesday is going to be really good. Tony and Alex Windsor versus Athena and Mercedes.
Yeah,
I saw.
that is gonna be a good match. That's a lot of talent.
I think it's gonna be.
You
It
know.
might be the best match of the night.
Yeah,
I'm just putting it out there.
it will be a really great match. So it's that's gonna be a lot of wrestling next week. You know what I mean?
I know.
We got Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be so tired by the end of the damn weekend.
You know, wow. Rhonda, you know,
I feel like I should go in the closet.
You know Thomas from Sky Blue News.
What?
Do you know
Yes.
Thomas
yeah.
from Sky Blue News?
Yes.
He's going to 4 shows next week.
Oh my
He's
God.
going
Four.
to
Wow.
he's going to Rev Pro. He's going to Eve, Collision, and Dynamite. I guess that would be 4, and then 5 for Forbidden Door.
So
Wow.
that's 5 shows.
Way to
That's-
go.
huh?
That's
You
gonna
just said
be
4 shows.
awesome.
That's 5 shows.
Whatever.
Go back to work.
I will be here on Sunday, which is tomorrow.
He's gonna miss me. He's got the most relaxation here, and then he has to go back to work.
Exciting.
Yeah, he's gotten to sleep. He's gotten to relax.
And then I got to do that, and then spend time with the girls on Thursday. That was
Yeah.
fun.
You get to go see the
Which-
Pretty Wild.
Yeah.
Shout out to them because they gave me some shirts for more merch,
Mhm.
and then they had some limited shirts that, and then they actually did something for Vicky, and they gave her a signed photo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice. And then Gary gave me one of his shirts because I was like, hello, I want a shirt.
Very cool.
I would have had 5 Pretty Wild shirts anyway.
Yeah, I was like, you're getting greedy.
I mean, you could just wear one every day of the week, Gary.
Literally. Yeah, seriously. So, but he has another show. I think he's going to go see them. Is it November?
November.
November, yeah. So, and
Sweet.
we have a meet and greet. We're going to go see Chris Statlander in October at Zombie Hideout. That's in Springfield, Mass. So we'll be meeting back up then. And then in Boston, he's going to come back in November. So, we'll maybe do another special live. Hopefully,
No
bring your
interference.
laptop. Bring your fucking laptop, dude. I'm not going to listen to your smoke alarm the whole time.
Yeah. Really, Gary.
It sounds like we're in like an alien tunnel. And then we can have Warm Mama join us this time.
This time we will. I'll try not to be so chattery with your dad.
You can chat with my dad as long as you want. I don't care. I thought it was sweet. The two of you chatting and shit. I don't care. You can chat as long as you want.
I will take your word.
They were bro bonding. I didn't care. Had a bromance going on.
Yes.
Nice.
He bonded with the dogs immediately.
Of course.
Yeah, he fell in love with the dogs.
Now look at Shelby. I think she's obsessed with me. Jeez.
Mhm. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna take Shelby. I'm like, take her. I was like, but he ain't taking Barnaby.
I mean,
That's my boy.
just imagine her going through security, when they're just going through the machine or whatever. They'd be like, why is there a dog in your duffel bag, sir? I'm like, what are you talking
No,
about?
you have to carry her on your lap. She just sit on your lap all the time.
She would too.
Shelby loves him. Barnaby loves him too, but like Shelby is like better at his side like the whole time. It's funny.
Mm. So, well, I think we can call it a good live here.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Rhonda. We tried to make this a surprise, but
Surprise.
That was awesome. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
She knew who I am immediately. She was like, I can hear you because Gary can't keep a secret to save his life.
I'm like,
Nope.
I hear somebody, and I'm like,
Can't tell Gary
that does
shit.
not look like Gary's normal location.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, oh, hopefully we can do your background. I was like, if she sees your background, she won't know you're here, but here you are, like in the background, like blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude, she probably can hear you. And you know, she's like, I can hear you.
It doesn't do that with my desktop computer though. So
Is your desktop computer here?
Yeah.
shut
At least
up.
brought your laptop, Gary. Come on.
Shut up. Shut up.
Next time he'll bring his laptop, so we won't have like a tunnel of, you know, noise.
Shut up. No. But well, Rhonda, I hope you have a good night. Thanks for joining us a little late.
It was fun,
Thank you
guys.
for joining us. Now I'm gonna make him watch a horror movie of sharks.
Ugh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody, watch Forbidden Door.
Oh yes, we do. And make sure you tune in next month for our live. Hopefully we can get Sophie and Henry.
Yeah.
That would be
We will
awesome.
for sure. That's gonna happen. It's
That would be a
must.
really cool live.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure you convince him.
I'll convince him.
I know you will. All right, everybody.
right.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.